Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for Fandom Fights Teams. This is a special match. Normally, you would see co-host face here and want to punch your screen immediately, but you do not. Unfortunately, he is playing the match, though, as this is a number one contenders match because Koho is all about himself and cashes in his number one contenders matches instead of for his players, for himself. But I'm not alone in this. Malcolm is joining me. Usually you see him on regular TV with me. Now you see him here. How you doing, Malcolm?
Yeah, this is should be a fun match. I mean, we've got Kaleb and Jim, which a pretty good team. Then we've got another team made up of the two better players of two former teams. So it's definitely going to be an interesting matchup. Yes,
and I mean it's interesting. Ragnarok started as a retirement community team. They had a great first showing in their very first match, retiring Afro Samurai, doing the community a service. And of course, you know, with the Kings of Winter, Jim and Kaleb have always played strong, and they are a strong team. Their last one you would have seen facing for the team championships with Arkham Knights and narrowly losing that one. So hopefully, I think they're trying to get another win, have another shot at it, but also you can't deny Ragnarok with Cain and Cody for how good they are. Cain, you know, co-fandom head, he knows his fandom, and of course Cody, the manager of the Fandom singles champion Robert Parker. So you have to think a lot of that has rubbed off on him. So it's going to be an interesting match, probably coming down to the wire, Malcolm.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah.
Yes.
No truer words have ever been spoken by Malcolm, pretty much. That the two better halves of the two teams literally joined forces. You're not wrong. That's 100% accurate.
All right, and with that, we go to our promo part of this to hear what these teams have to say. One person on each team, very wordy people, so it's going to be interesting watching the words collide. Here we go, folks.
Wow. Well, we're here for a number one contenders match. We kind of just started this for fun, and then Koho was like, you know what? I want the team that beat had to lose to Afro Samurai, or beat Afro Samurai, and we're going to take them on and have it. But what if we win tonight? Like, nothing. We have no stress on us, because if we don't win, who cares? We were just the 1-0 team that made it, and they tried to cash in. But if we beat Jim and Kaleb, this is the greatest moment ever. We get to shove that crowd where the sun don't shine. I'm so excited. He runs Fandom, and the questions are written that are plot-based. They're not data-based. He can't pull his answers from IMDb this time. He has to actually use knowledge of watching films. And we all know Kaleb Koho does not watch films. All he does is Google. Cain, you have to run show with him all the time. And you have to hear his loud mouth all the time about how great he is. But he's lost to some opponents that most people can beat. So I think we can beat Kaleb and Jim tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think that team is a team of the past. They like to talk, and frankly, the teams back in Season 1 were not as good as the teams in Season 2. And here's the thing. At the end of the day, if we win, it's a fellowship. They're walking away with the belts in the championship match. So I can't complain either way.
That's true. Just remember, if you're going to be out in human, do not wear a leather jacket, okay? You look like a douche, and I can smell you through the screen. Just remember that, Koho. Just heads up.
Well, look who's back. They want to call us the bitch boys that used our number one contenders match on myself. Well, listen, I earned it by beating the shit out of the punk that I'm going to beat the shit out of again tonight. Look, you say I've had really easy losses. No way. When you look at the Fandomscape, I've lost to Chance Ellison, I've lost to Jen Kemp, and I've lost to Alex Warden. Those are 3 tough losses. But in teams, we've only lost to, the champs, and we gave them the best title run that they've ever seen. We kept it so close that they almost lost. It all came down to that deep cut round. And look, you see how close we kept that? We're going to come and take the belts back in Chicago from Arkham Knights. And we're going to walk through these guys who, they were the better players on their teams. But that's like saying 2 guys that were in abusive relationships now go to get to be abusive in a relationship together. That's just not going to work. Sorry, you guys are Stockholm Syndrome, the team. So let's go ahead and let's get this going because me and Jim, we're fine. We're gonna win this thing. We got no pressure.
It's like you're saying, Kaleb Koho. The two smartest kids in special ed are now in regular class together, and they think they're the kings of the world. You think you're the coolest fucking guy at shenanigans. Awesome. But yeah, it's without Captain Underpants and Brother Tim, that being his favorite fucking movie of all time, apparently. We destroy the Good Brothers, and we are the current champions. And Robert chokes another championship match. So let's just take care of his fellowship goons now, and then in Chicago, we'll take out the Good Brothers.
Yeah, it's destiny. We're going to get those belts.
Interesting promos there. Like I said, two big mouths on each team. You know, Cain and Cody going into this with nothing really to lose, everything to gain. And Kaleb just wanting to prove that last loss in the championship was a fluke to get past these two, that they are just two average players, and him and Jim are the better ones. But Malcolm, what do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, like Cain and Cody are pretty confident that going in, and Kaleb is just running his mouth about Ragnarok just being a Stockholm Syndrome team and just randomly spouting out words. Yeah,
usually he's the stronger of the promos, but he had Jim to actually save his ass there. But with that, let's get these two teams here so we can get this show started. Introducing first, with a record 1 win, 0 defeats, 1 KO. Representing the Fellowship, they are the team of Cody Newberry, Cain McMillan, Ragnarok, and their opponents coming to the ring, 3 wins, 2 defeats, 2 TKOs, representing the Kingdom. The team of the King, Kaleb Koho, his partner, Jim El Lobo Green, the Kings of Winter. All right, with that, let's go over the rules for round number 1, which are very simple. If you've seen Fandom teams before, you've seen this before, but we'll go over it for the new people. There are 10 questions from 10 predetermined categories. They will have 15 seconds to answer said question. These are individually that aren't working as a team in round 1. When called upon, they will show their answer on their whiteboard and verbalize it. Verbalization is the key, folks, to get the correct point spelling. As long as you're close, we'll take it.
So the first question is in the realm of Studio Ghibli.
Oh, fuck us.
What?
Okay.
What curse does the witch of the waste put on Sophie in Hell's Moving Castle?
A Robert Parker question. Surprisingly, Robert was jumping on Studio Ghibli the first question.
And this is probably my favorite in this category.
It's the only one I've seen.
Sure. But let's go 5.
Let me know how this
4,
goes when I turn it around. If that'll change one more.
2,
I have no idea.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Cody first.
A curse on our emotions? Oh, no.
That is incorrect. Jim Green.
I said never sleep.
That is also incorrect, and that's
Looks on
fine.
me.
Cain.
She makes her old.
That is correct. And Kaleb.
Makes her old.
That is also correct. Kaleb and Cain getting that 1 point for their team. As we go into the next question. Disney live action. In Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, wait, no, this isn't a Koho written match, folks. This is a real live action.
Right there, buddy, right
Chronicles
there.
of Narnia. I know I'm number 1. In the Chronicles of Narnia, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, who gives the Pevensey children weapons to defend themselves, signaling that the witch's reign is almost over? I like this movie.
This is definitely the weirdest part of this movie, though.
Well,
Shut up,
yeah.
Tim. Shut up, Tim.
Fuck you, Jim.
I'm gonna be
Go 5,
this and bitch
4,
about it for the rest of eternity.
3, 2, 1. Shut up, Jim. We'll start with you first.
It's weirdly enough, it's Santa.
That is correct. Cain McMillan.
I said Aslan.
Incorrect. Koho.
It would be Santa Claus.
And Cody.
I also put Aslan. Okay.
I would have hand the weapon. He doesn't have thumbs.
You can
Malcolm, what is our third question?
Your next question is in the realm of the MCU. What 2 Infinity Stones are on Earth at the start of Avengers Infinity War?
Very good movie. We will see shortly enough if Endgame is going to overtake it. High probability it will, probably. So we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Cain McMillan.
It'd be the Time Stone and the Mind Stone. Hope you can see that.
You are correct for a point, and yes, I can see it. Kaleb Koho.
That would be the Time Stone and the Mind Stone.
Correct. Cody Newberry.
Time and mind.
And Jim for the clean sweep.
Time in mind.
That is correct. All right. Our next question comes in Fast and Furious. Your question: who is driving Dom's Charger when we see the suggested breakout of the prison bust in Fast and Furious?
Shit.
This is not that hard of a question, Carl.
Is it?
Malcolm, you probably even know this. And you're not a big Fast and Furious fan.
The fourth one?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Koho.
That'd be Mia Toretto.
Incorrect.
Ah, fuck.
Cody Newberry.
Isn't it Brian?
That is correct.
Fuck Brian.
Jim Green.
I also wrote Mia.
I didn't think
And-
Brian ever drove the Charger.
I said Letty.
All right. Cody, the only one getting a point.
Pays off
Malcolm,
off that.
Malcolm, what's our next question before I punch Cody in the face?
The next question is in the category of Worlds of DC or DCEU, depending on which one you want to go
Or
with.
if you're Ryan Permison, it's the DCC.
But the question is, what character cuts out the heart of Enchantress in Suicide Squad?
This Emmy Award winning piece of shit. Or Oscar Award winning piece of shit. Oh, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jim Green.
No clue. Rick Flag.
Incorrect. Cody Newberry.
Harley Quinn, because that makes sense.
That is correct. Kaleb Koho.
It's that Deadshot. I watched it yesterday. I couldn't remember.
And Cain McMillan.
It'd be Harleen Quinzel, aka Harley Quinn.
That is correct.
Made up for Santa. Here we go.
All right. Your next question.
Santa makes more sense than that answer.
No, it doesn't.
All right. Your next question. Disney animated. What Disney classic has the songs All in the Golden Afternoon, Very Good Advice, and In a World of My Own?
The second one was Very Good Advice.
Yes.
Okay.
What classic has all 3 of those songs? I'd have to say Robert's on point so far with round 1.
I hate him for this
I
question.
love these questions so far. Not gonna lie.
All right, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kaleb Koho.
That'd be Alice in Wonderland.
You would be correct for a point. Cain McMillan.
I said Peter Pan.
Incorrect. Jim Green.
I said Sleeping Beauty.
And Cody.
I said Sleeping Beauty.
Koho, the only one getting the point.
I like that wrong answer, Cody. Very
Makes sense. Makes sense. I don't like that movie. So.
Malcolm, what's our next question?
The next question is in the category of Marvel. Who plays General Thunderbolt Ross in 2003's Hulk?
Yes.
It's a movie.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to
bad.
accept it. It was pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
Not as bad as 09, but that's just
Okay, Tim.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Cody Newberry.
Sam Elliott. That's all I can remember.
That is correct.
Oh, sweet.
Jim Green.
I wrote Ted Levine.
Incorrect. Interesting answer. Cain McMillan.
Sam Elliott.
That is also correct. And Kaleb Koho.
Sam Elliott.
Correct as well. All right. We go into our 8th question, which takes us into DC. Movies outside the worlds of DC, or DCEU, whatever you classify it as. What is the name of the corrupt policeman who works for the crime boss Grissom in Batman 89? One of the very first great Batman movies outside the 60s. All right. We go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jim Green.
I said Tony.
That is incorrect. Cody Newberry.
Max Shrek. That's all I know.
That is incorrect as well. Kaleb Koho.
I said Bullock.
That is also incorrect. And Cain.
When in doubt, guess Jack.
Well, that guess is not right either. The correct answer, Lieutenant Eckhart.
Eckhart.
Lieutenant Eckhart.
That's where the. Okay.
All right, Malcolm, what's our penultimate question?
Your penultimate question is in the category of DreamWorks. Who voices Mantis in the Kung Fu Panda trilogy?
Ooh.
Mantis.
Mantis.
Who voices Mantis? I like the Kung Fu Panda movies. I do. I don't like a lot of DreamWorks, but I like these ones.
Yeah, I do like the first Kung Fu Panda more than the first How to Train Your Dragon.
Don't tell Nico that. Yikes. 5, 4,
Him? What the
3,
crap?
2, 1. But Shrek on VHS is the best of all movies.
Guessing
Jim Green.
No.
Nothing.
No.
Cain McMillan.
I believe that was Seth Rogen.
You would believe correct for a point.
Fuck.
And Kaleb Koho, with that response, I'm guessing he didn't have that.
I thought I mixed accidentally see which is Viper.
And Cody.
Better than the one I put up at Jackie Chan. I don't even think he's in
That's
the movie.
No,
yeah,
he's a-
he is. He's Monkey.
It's Monkey.
Oh!
Yes.
I'm so
All
pissed.
right.
Okay, you don't even know how pissed I am with myself for that one. Yeah.
Cain
Good job,
getting
Cain.
that point for his team as we go to the final question in Pixar. Your final question in Pixar. At the end of Monsters University, Mike and Sully get their first jobs at Monsters Incorporated. Where in Monsters Incorporated do they work?
Gotta say, shout out to question writers. These were some solid questions this round.
Really good.
A lot of these coming from our Fandom Fight Samples and Team Champion Robert Parker. But with that, we will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cain McMillan, let's start with you.
Was it the mailroom?
It was the mailroom. Kaleb Koho.
They're always hiring in the mailroom.
That is correct. Cody Newberry.
No, I didn't get it.
And Jim.
Cody's answer.
All right.
I put Scarecrow
So
because
with that, I do believe the score, Malcolm, is 10-8. I do believe.
That is also
That is what I've got as
That's what
well.
I have as well.
Thank you for the competitors keeping track, but it's really the host who do this. So shut the fuck up.
when you've played matches with Koho hosting, it's always good to have a double check.
Well, yes, Koho's not hosting. I know 2 plus 2 is 4.
I thought it was 5.
We know.
And you're a dumbass. All right. With that, we go into round number 2. And here's how round number 2 works, folks. Round number 2 is our lovely, lovely wheel round, which the opponents will spin the wheel. Whoever's ahead can decide to spin first or defer to their opponents. You get 2 spins. If you don't like your first one, if it doesn't land on player's or opponent's choice, you can spin again, but you are stuck with your second option. Each category has 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. And you can also steal, so if you miss it, your opponents can pounce on it. So with that,
Not that wheel.
Cain, Cody, you are ahead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
What happened to wheeldecide.com?
It was not working for me.
That wheel is terrible.
That wheel is
the devil.
absolutely terrible.
I went first last time and it screwed me, so I think they should go first. Do you agree?
I'm cool with that.
Okay.
All right, Caleb, Jim,
Watch
you're
it
first
screw
up
me.
the wheel.
Yep.
And we spin. Lands on Rocky.
How are you feeling?
I know a decent amount about Rocky. There's stuff that's
all right.
I kind of don't want to do.
Is there anything on the wheel that scares you?
Opponent's choice.
I mean, you're right. But I'm also not scared of anything on the wheel. So
Okay, so I mean, if you want to,
I think we can spin again and be fine.
Okay.
All right, spinning again. This one you are stuck with. Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep. Disney animation.
Okay.
All right. You chose to keep Disney animated, so your first question, which both of you can confer on, what jazz instrument does Louis the Gator play in The Princess and the Frog?
It's a saxophone, Jim.
I've not seen it, so
Okay, saxophone, final answer.
Chance for a 2-point steal, Cain and Cody.
Trumpet. I believe it's a trumpet.
I haven't seen this one, but I'm cool with trumpet. I think you're right.
A trumpet.
I play the
final
trumpet,
answer.
so
They are correct for the 2-point steal. Big 2-point steal.
Okay.
All right. Your second question. What is the first name of the wealthy young girl who takes in Oliver in Oliver and Company?
I haven't seen this one. Have you seen it?
I saw it in like 1994.
Let's go multiple choice.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Jenny, B, Margaret, C, April, or D, Penny.
You want to go Penny?
Mhm.
Sounds right. Penny, final answer.
it's wrong.
Incorrect.
It's Jenny.
Cody and Cain.
You said Jenny?
I believe it's Jenny.
Yeah, Penny's from Volt. But
Yeah,
so-
Jenny, final answer.
Correct for the 1-point steal. Another big steal there. All right. Guys, your third question. What Disney film features kings named Stefan and Hubert?
Stefan and Hubert, huh? Why does that sound familiar? Jim, you got anything?
Nope.
It's not. I don't think it's Sword in the Stone, but it could be Sword in the Stone.
Let's go 5.
Let's go multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Cinderella, B, Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, C, Sleeping Beauty, or D, Tangled.
Okay. It could be Sleeping Beauty, but I don't think it is. So do you want to go Cinderella? Jim, you want to go Cinderella?
Sure.
All right, Cinderella, final answer.
All right, another chance for a 1-point steal from Cain and Cody.
I believe it's Sleeping Beauty. I don't think there's
It's definitely not
anybody-
Tangled.
And it's definitely not Snow White.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Sleeping Beauty, final answer.
Another 1-point steal. All right, your penultimate question, guys. You need to get some points. In Peter Pan,
Okay.
what location in Neverland serves as the hideout for the Lost Boys?
Oh, it's the fucking tree. What's the fucking name of the tree? Multiple choice. I'll not want to hear it.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Skull Rock, B, Hangman's Tree, C, Crocodile Crack, or D, Cannibal Cove.
B.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question. In Chicken Little, what color is the three-eyed alien that befriends Chicken Little?
Orange. Final answer.
Correct for 2 points. Coming out of that, getting 3 points, but giving up 4 points there. Malcolm, what's our score before we go into the others round?
Ragnarok is still in the lead with 14 points, and Kings of Winter is on 11.
Yeah, we're not too far behind. Sorry.
All right, with that, bring up our wheel.
No, they stole it 2.
There's still 3 from us.
They stole 4.
Yeah, we stole 4 points. We
Yeah,
had a
they stole
2-pointer
3
and then 2.
questions, a 2-pointer, and 2 1-pointers.
Yeah.
I was just double checking.
All right. Cody, Cain, you are up at the wheel. Disney animation is off.
Opponent's choice.
Opponent's choice.
Okay, now we don't want to give him Rocky. We don't want to give him MCU. We don't want to give him Wizarding World. Cody's been rewatching Fast and Furious, but if they do Fast and Furious, maybe they're iffy. We could go regular Marvel, see what's in there, or we could go Disney live action.
Damn.
I think Disney live action could fuck them up.
Yeah, let's do Disney live action.
Okay, Disney live action it is.
Okay, Malcolm, would you like to proctor their questions in Disney live action?
Yeah, in the first question, in 2017's Beauty and the Beast, what city, which is also Belle's childhood home, did she and Beast visit?
No, I think I'm getting movies mixed up. I thought it was Paris. She's French.
Yeah, I think they might be looking for something. We gotta leave. Let's just take both of them and see what's there.
Okay.
I don't know for a fact. Do you?
No. I
Do you feel super comfortable with Paris? Thinking they might not know what the other city is?
I don't think they can name another city in France.
Can we see him? I want to
If you want to go multiple.
So 5, 4, 3.
multiple.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, London, B, Bordeaux, C, Paris, or D, Bristol?
Oh, 2017. That's when they're in the thing and they see the Eiffel Tower outside. I think you're right. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I think it's Paris.
Final answer.
That is correct for a point.
That's my bad,
I knew that on 2.
but well, yeah, we did too. But I just have to remember it.
Anyway, your next question is 1995's The Big Green is about what sport?
Oh, that's soccer. Final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
Correct for 2 points. And your next question. Who plays FBI agent Peter Sardusky in National Treasure?
We didn't hear the movie.
Yeah, I heard nothing. You over talk to each other. Well,
Yeah,
can
sorry.
you even say it?
It was who plays FBI agent Peter Sandusky in National Treasure?
National. Is that John Hamm? Is he in that?
I don't believe John Hamm's in it. No, that's not John Hamm. That FBI agent, that's
Is that the chick?
no, that's the guy. Multiple choice, I get it, but it's also he's
5,
Reservoir Dogs. He's the cleanup guy. He's in Pulp
4.
Fiction.
I don't know. Let's go multiple.
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Sean Bean,
No.
B, Dennis Leary, C, Ralph Fiennes,
Nope.
or D, Harvey Keitel?
Harvey Keitel. Final answer.
That is correct for a point.
Nice.
Took me a second.
That was multiple choice.
Your penultimate question in Disney live action. What does Leslie give Jess on his birthday in Bridge to Terabithia?
I've seen this once.
I'll tell you.
Is it a book?
You want to just go multiple?
Yeah, we'll go multiple. We have a week.
Yeah.
Multiple.
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, soccer ball, B, fantasy novel, C, art kit, or D, pocket knife?
I'm cool with going fantasy novel if you are.
Yeah, fantasy novel probably.
Kings of Winter, Can You Steal?
Jim, you've seen this movie, right? Because I haven't.
Fuck no.
Can you hear those options one more time?
Yep, the options are: is it A, soccer ball, B, fantasy novel, C, art kit, or D, pocket knife?
See, I'm feeling either art kit or pocket knife.
Yeah. Art kit, final answer.
That's correct for a point.
Attaboy. Alright.
Big point steal there.
Good job. You got it out of 3 options left on the board. I'm so proud of you. Man.
I mean, you got one out of 1 option left on the board, so go fuck yourself. Alright.
What?
But yeah, your final question in Disney live action: what breed of dog is the lead in Underdog?
I believe it's a beagle.
That's a beagle, baby. Beagle, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Wow.
Big round 2 there.
A bunch of white guys on the floor because those were layup lines.
Oh, yeah.
And with that, we
So
look
was your
at our
Disney
score of 20 to
12.
12. 20 to 12. Our score going into round 3. We do still have a game. Close, but we'll see how it goes as we go into round number 3. Round number 3 is our betting round. How this works with teams is the teams will hear the category for their first one. They will decide who will take it, how many points from 0 to 2 that they will bet, and then they will get the question. The next question goes to whoever didn't play the first one. And then we do the same thing for question 3 and 4. And question 5, they can confer, and they will have separate questions from the same category. So with that, Malcolm, give them the first category they can bet points on.
Your first category is Middle Earth.
Oh, shit. Jim, you want to take it, or do you want...
Cody, I'm cool with taking it if you want me to.
Yeah, go. No, let me take it.
Okay.
Do you want to take it, Jim?
Sure.
Cool.
All right, Jim and Cody taking it. How many points are you guys betting?
Nothing.
Start with, you're betting nothing, Jim,
Good move.
and Cody.
0.
Both betting nothing. Malcolm, what is their question for stats purposes?
Your question is: who convinces Elrond to reforge the sword of Narsil into Anduril in Return of the King? And my pronunciation of those words are shit.
But a very great moment in the Middle-earth movies nonetheless. And I have a feeling if Cody gets this wrong, Robert Parker's going to punch him in the balls.
That's not true at all. He knows,
But we'll
he knows
go.
where I reside on this.
We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jim first.
R1.
That is correct. And Cody.
I put Sam.
Incorrect. Jim got it, but no points either way. Your second one, which will be for Cain and Kaleb, is in the MCU. How many points do you guys want to bet in the MCU?
Should I do it? Or should I keep it clear?
They have to catch us at 2 every round right now to tie.
Yeah.
If you can put the nail in the coffin, you think, go for it. I wouldn't bet anything. Yeah. Well, it's up to you. It's your call. Then. Do what you want.
And the answer 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kaleb, you guys are behind. What do you bet?
2.
All right. And Cain.
Oh, no.
Betting 1. All right. And your question in the MCU. What was the final answer of the academic decathlon in Spider-Man Homecoming?
Got it.
Got better on rewatch.
It's his number 3 in the MCU.
No, it's like number 7.
No, I'm talking about.
Yeah. But it got better on rewatch. What are your answers? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Kaleb Koho.
47.
That is incorrect. Cain McMillan.
Well, Kaleb should have bet 0.
That is correct. That is correct. All right, coming out of that, score is now 21-10. We still keep going. Both teams can decide who's going to take the next one. Malcolm, what is their next category?
The next category is Wizarding World.
Oh, Jim, take it for shits and giggles.
I'll take it for shits and giggles. I bet 2.
Cody?
Oh, what's 2 minus 0? We'll just do
Going 0. All right.
See you
The
in
question
Chicago,
for
bitch.
Jim and Cody, Malcolm, what is the question?
The question is, besides teaching flying, what else does Madam Hooch do as a Hogwarts staff member?
Can you repeat the question?
I can.
Thank you.
Besides teaching flying, what else does Madam Hooch do as a Hogwarts staff member?
God damn, fuck off, Robert.
All right, we'll need answers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, Jim Green.
She runs Quidditch.
She's a Quidditch referee.
That's the answer we were looking for. And your winners. Moving on to face the Arkham Knights in Chicago for the championships. Cody Newberry, Cain McMillan, Team Ragnarok. Malcolm, big match there. Going down in round. What are your thoughts with that match?
Yeah, this was definitely an interesting match. It also came down to round 2. Kings of Winter just had a very unfortunate round 2 and just missing a lot of their questions and leaving a 2-point steal on the board for Ragnarok to take. But it was definitely a well-fought match, and Ragnarok just really knows their Disney live action. It's not Pirates of the Caribbean questions.
Yeah, it did. It really came down with round 2 because with that one of a lot of Disney animated questions, steals given away, I think that's what really hurt them, like you said. And then round 3, they had to play catch up at that point. They couldn't miss anything. Missing the Wizarding World and MCU really hurt them for the score-wise. And, of course, Ragnarok just keeping that momentum going from the first win, now going 2-0. It's interesting to see how they're going to do against Arkham Knights. We might have a changing of the guard. We don't know, Malcolm. We'll have to wait until that match airs.
But yeah, definitely, it's definitely a Fellowship Civil War. I can expect it's either going to be a friendly match or they're just going to fight.
Oh yeah. But with that, let's go to post-match interviews with our winners, Team Ragnarok, Cody, Cain. Big match, you guys. Number 1 contendership match, your second match. You won. You go into a match for the titles. How are you guys feeling going against your brothers in arms in the Fellowship with Robert and Brother Tim?
Go ahead.
Before I even get to that, I just want to say I was terrified to play these guys. These guys know their shit, hands down. They're arguably one of the best teams in the league. And it wasn't wheeldecide.com today. Maybe that, I don't know. It just comes down to what you know.
We got a points choice.
Yeah.
Let's be real. The wheel screwed us.
But no, at the end, these guys are great. They shouldn't hang their heads low. But the fact that we get to play Robert and Brother Tim in Chicago, that sounds amazing. But now I'm like, who's gonna be running all the cameras? Shit, we were supposed to lose today.
Yeah, basically what it breaks down to is it's not going to be a civil war between me, Robert, and Tim, and Cain. Again, I've literally helped those guys study numerous times now. It's kind of a backtrack. But whoever wins, Fellowship wins. So that's fine with us. We all get along. Again, I will always have Tim and Robert's back, but if we win, we win. If we lose, we lose, but I'm not going to lay down. I'm going to give it my hardest fight because that's what Robert wants. Cain and Jim and Kaleb, again, they're the biggest shit talkers in this league. That's why I want to beat them, but they're slowly becoming like one of my best friends in these communities. I'm going to share a house with them for freaking 3 days, and I'll probably want to kill them at the end. But they're a really hard fight. I know Caleb's really ticked right now because for the fact is he wanted those titles. He wants a title more than anything. He's a good player. It just Disney Animation was probably the wrong thing to go against us on.
Especially when I'm going to be working there.
Yeah, and you went for those fences. So it's a good match all around. We're excited for Chicago. I finally get a match in Chicago. I had to win my way to get a match, but hey, I get one. It's against my two best friends, but this should be a blast. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, definitely is going to be one hell of a match. Again, congratulations, guys. Your second match, you get a number one competitors match. You win that. Now your third match going for that title. So good luck. I'm sure everyone's going to be rooting for either one of these two teams. It's going to be, like you said, a fellowship championship match, but we'll see what team comes out ahead. And we go to our unfortunate losers, Kaleb and Jim. Guys, Kaleb, especially you, I know you've been hungry for a belt since starting Multiplex. What happened today?
I'm going to stop you right there. Listen, when it came to round number one, I have two major fuck-ups on my end right there, where I did Viper and it was Brian O'Connor. If we had both answered Brian O'Connor instead of Mia Toretto, right there changes the game. We're winning coming out of round one. And then I did the math. We're winning out of round one. And then, yeah, maybe Disney Live Action wasn't the smartest. I was just nervous about giving them Fast and Furious because I know Cody's been watching them all. So that was my biggest fear. I fucking knew it was Trumpet, and I rushed it. I thought I was Sleeping Beauty, and then I heard Cinderella, and I have fallen back into the pattern of second guessing myself, and I need to stop that shit. But in the end, I think this ends up working out better for us long game, because with this loss, we're in that team tournament, and I think a team tournament run is going to be more suitable for us. We've always done better in tournaments. We did better in the team tournament last year. We'll do better in the tournament run again this year. So.
And Jim, how you feeling after this?
Annoyed. I knew Trumpet. He was convinced it was saxophone, so he said saxophone. I thought it was. I would have felt more comfortable with Rocky. Koho felt more comfortable spinning again. So I'm pulling a little bit of a Clark Wolf and John Roca. I'm pouting when I lose a match that I really want to win. So yeah, I don't have much else to say except jewels are diamonds are jewels.
All right, and with that, we'll see you in that Summer Series team tournament. But coming out of this, both teams played their hardest. Only one team could win this. Unfortunately, it was Ragnarok. But I know we'll see you guys again down the road.
We're not going anywhere. We're like a bad toe fungus. You can't get rid of us that easily. So.
All right, and with that, we'll throw it back up the desk to Malcolm myself. Take it away, Malcolm.
Those are great interviews. Like we had Ragnarok just excited to be playing their stablemates, and they just know it's just gonna be a fun match. And we got Kings of Winter just bummed about how it went, but they get also excited because it means they get to go play the tournament, and they think they can do better in tournaments, but it all depends on what teams come up there.
Oh yeah, and there's going to be a lot of strong teams they'll face in that tournament. I know myself and RJ will be there, and Magic Team 80s will be there. A lot of big, heavy hitting teams, and we have a lot of new teams to introduce. So we'll see a lot of teams go in there that they're going to have a fight with, but they do a lot better in tournament style. They did very well with the last little tournament to kick off Fandom teams. So I'd imagine they'll bounce back from this. But yeah, Ragnarok getting that big win, the third match going for championship titles against Arkham Knights. I know it's going to be a friendly rivalry, but both these teams are going to play hard, and I cannot wait to see that match in Chicago. But with that, we'll close it out like we always do. You can all find us here all on Multiplex Entertainment as usual. So for the winning team, we have Cain and Cody. Cain miming, waving goodbye. Cody's just looking there, finally waving goodbye. Our unfortunate losers, Kaleb and Jim. Jim pissed off. Kaleb pissed off as well. And for myself and my co-host, Malcolm, this was fun. We'll see you next time. Goodbye. And their opponents, coming in with a record 3 wins, 2 defeats, 2 TKOs. Representing the kingdom, they are the team of the King, Kaleb Koho, El Lobo, Jim Green, the Kings. Fuck you, Cody. God damn it. I hate you, Cody. I'm sorry. I looked at Cody's screen. That just threw me off.
People, you know Koho in like real life. When someone says Kaleb Koho, he's like, "Come on, keep saying my name."
Oh fuck! I hate you so much.
I love Jim Green. I have Jim on my screen and all. So
I'm trying to hold it in to finish it. I couldn't do it.
All right. Let's run it back.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna look at Cody. Okay.
Yeah, just remove him from the call.
3,
it's a handicap
2,
match, so.
Yeah, 3. Shut up. 3, 2. Thank you, Cade. 3, 2, 1.